5.2, I'm going to show you everything you need to do now to finish number 1. So number 1, we're going to be practicing all these things in here, but number 1 specifically is we're going to make this shape using these measurements, and we need to save it called Fillet. I'm going to show you how to do that. So you should already have INventor open. I'm going to go quick because my video needs to be limited to a certain amount of time. New file, standard part file. Double click. Should take a little bit to load. Sorry about that. And while it's loading, I can go to save as. Make sure you put this where you want it. So for me, where I just told you to put it, you can click on this PC, go to documents. For me, or for us, you should have IED and then something called INventor. And then you go to 5.2 because that's what we're working on. And I'm going to make a new one. You should make one called like turn in or something so that you separate your files from my files. So I'm going to call this demonstrations for period 5. Go in there. And this is number 1. And it's called Fillet. So I'm going to start a new 2D sketch. Put on the XY plane. It's my favorite. I'm going to make a rectangle. I'm going to click on the origin. And if I click again, I can dimension it. Or if I don't click a second time yet, I can just start typing. I'm going to make this 3 inches. Enter. And now I have a 3-inch wide rectangle. If I'd hit tab, I'd then be able to do the height. But if I didn't do any of that first, I can use this dimension tool. Click, click. Now I make this 2 inches tall. Enter. So now if I zoom out, I have a 3x2 rectangle. If I go back and look here, that's good. It says at least 2 inches by 1 1/4. So I want to do this next, and this is going to be a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and a 3-inch fillet, meaning that this curve here is based around a center that is 3/4 of an inch away. So let's get started. So I'm going to use the 2-dimensional fillet tool. I'm going to type 0.25. And when I do that, I'm not going to hit enter, otherwise this will go away. So I'm going to click on right there, right there. Now it tells me that's a 1/4 inch fillet. Let's do a 0.5. I'm going to click down here. 1, 2, check. And now I'm going to make this 0.75. Enter. Oh, I hit enter. Don't hit enter. All right, so now I need to finish my sketch. Make sure I'm going to hit the save button. Save and save as are different. Save as lets you choose a new name and location. Save just saves it on whatever you're working on. So I hit the home button, and it pulls back so it can show me everything, the dimensions. I can also see down here what your file name is. So now I'm going to hit Alt Print Screen, which takes a screenshot. I'm going to go back to my Word document and we'll figure out where I want it. Control V to paste screenshot. So now when you turn this in, I can see that you've done that file with all the correct dimensions. See, dimension, 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 and I can see your file name. Okay. Sound good? All right. Now it is your turn.